Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I'm back here at the beautiful Kapuhala in Koh Samui, Thailand. Today we're going to be focusing on lower back and hips, two areas that tend to hold a lot of stress, whether that's just from moving through your day, sitting a lot, just everyday life. So we'll do a gentle flow that's going to help to release your lower back, lengthen your spine, and give yourself just a little more space to breathe. We'll start on our back, so when you're ready, just coming all the way down onto the back. Relaxing here in a typical Savasana pose, or if you'd like to bring the soles of the feet to touch, finding a sleeping butterfly. You can place cushions or blocks underneath your knees for a little extra support. Arms can be down by the side, down by your sides, or maybe both hands on your belly, or one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, just to make it easier to connect to our breath. So we'll start just by slowing down the breath, tuning into it, noticing where you can feel it the most in your body. Maybe that's at the tip of your nose, your chest, or maybe in the belly. As you breathe, with each breath cycle, starting to make your inhales just a little bit deeper. Exhales just a little bit slower. And to open our practice, we'll take 3 breaths together. Next inhale, breathing in through the nose, filling the body up with air, holding at the top for a moment. And then with your exhale, letting it out through the mouth, sighing it out. Inhaling through the nose, fill the belly, fill the chest. This time we'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sigh it out. Last time, make this the deepest breath you've taken today. Fill your belly, fill your chest. We're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Keeping your eyes closed or maybe blinking them open. We'll start just by gently rocking the head left and right. Bringing your awareness into your neck. Maybe just feeling the mat on the back of your skull. Gently bringing your face back to center. We'll close our knees if you were in a sleeping butterfly and tuck them into your chest, wrapping your arms around, giving yourself a little squeeze, maybe staying here in stillness and just breathing into your low back. Maybe finding a little bit of movement, gently rocking left and right. From here, we're going to bring both hands on top of our kneecaps and rotate our knees in the same direction, circle. Maybe we start nice and small, each round growing a little bit bigger, fully massaging our lower back now. Once you get back to center, let's reverse that direction, circling the other way. Coming back to center. Now we're going to push our knees apart and bring them back together, kind of like an egg beater motion, moving in opposite circles. Bringing our awareness now towards our hips. Just notice how they feel. Notice if one side feels a little bit different than the other. That would be totally normal. And the next time your knees meet, let's reverse that direction, circling the other way. Bringing your knees back to center now. We're going to grab the backs of our knees, tucking your chin slightly. We're going to start to rock up and down the length of our spine. Making sure you keep your chin tucked so we protect our neck. Take a few more rocks until we get enough momentum to cross our ankles and roll all the way over into our tabletop position. Spreading your fingers wide on the mat, wrists directly below your shoulders, knees directly below your hips. Toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels most comfortable. And we're gonna move through a few rounds of very slow cat-cow spinal breathing. With your next inhale, dropping the belly low so the tailbone points up, pulling your chest forward, gazing up to the sky or ceiling. With your exhale, rounding your spine, tailbone tucked, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale slowly to drop the belly and gaze up. Exhale, completely emptying the lungs, really pushing the mat away from you. Moving 2 more times. Slow, deep breaths in. And complete breaths out. Last round. After that last cat position, we'll inhale back to a neutral spine, making sure you're firmly pressed into the ground. Next inhale, we're gonna reach our right arm forward, thumb pointing up like we're shaking someone's hand. With your exhale, then extend the opposite leg, your left leg back. You can reach through your heel or maybe point through your toe. Take one more inhale to reach through both, lengthening your spine. With your exhale, we're gonna round our back like that cat position, pull our knee towards our elbow. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Exhale to squeeze it in, activating your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale just to reach. With your exhale, lower your hand and then lower your knee back to your tabletop. Taking it to the other side, inhale your left arm up, thumb pointing up to the sky. Exhale to reach your right leg back, reaching through your heel or maybe through your toe. Take one more inhale, reach through both. Exhale to round and squeeze it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last inhale to reach. With your exhale, lower your hand and then lower your knee back down to the mat. Just checking your alignment quickly. Again, wrists under your shoulders. From here, we'll tuck our toes. With your next inhale, reach your hips up and back. Find your first downward facing dog. Go ahead and settle in, maybe walking your dog out, taking a deep bend in one knee, and then the other. Maybe taking little twists, gazing underneath each armpit, or anything else that feels good to you. Then finding stillness for a couple of breaths. Each inhale, think about pushing through every knuckle in your hands, reaching your hips up to the ceiling, belly in. Maybe having a micro bend in your knees, and it's totally okay if your heels don't touch the mat. Let's take one more deep breath in, fill the entire body up with air. Maybe exhale through the mouth, let it go. From here, next inhale, we're gonna reach our right foot up to the ceiling or sky, finding a three-legged dog. With our exhale, we're gonna bend that knee, stack our right hip on top of our left, opening up the hips, maybe twisting, gazing underneath our right armpit. Next inhale, come back to your three-legged dog. With your exhale, gently shift forward, step your foot in between your hands or take a couple steps to get there in your low lunge. Back leg super straight and strong. Deep bend in your right knee. Most of the weight in your right foot. For our next inhale to reach up to the sky, high lunge. With your exhale, lower back down. Hands to the mat. Take a deep breath in. We're going to start to slowly straighten into our right leg, reaching our right toes up for a modified pyramid pose. Take one more inhale here to lengthen the spine. With your exhale, fold over that right leg. Relax your spine. Relax your head. Let it hang heavy. Taking one more deep breath in here. And we'll use our exhale to bend back into that knee. Stepping our right hand inside of our right foot, heel toe that foot over to the right edge of your mat, coming into a lizard's pose. Option to stay here with your left knee lifted for a little more activation, or feel free to lower that left knee down to the mat. From here, we're going to push firmly into our left hand. Inhale our right arm up to the ceiling, twisting open. With our exhale, seeing if we can bring our right forearm down towards the mat for a deeper stretch. 2 more times like that, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale to reach and twist. Exhale to lower your hand back down to the mat. Retuck your left toes and lift your left knee if your knee was lowered. With your exhale, step your right foot back to meet your left in your downward facing dog. Let's move through a vinyasa if you'd like to, or option just to stay here in your down dog, maybe rest in a child's pose, always listening to your body, doing what feels best. If you'd like to move, next inhale, shifting forward to your plank. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga, or maybe knees assisted. Inhale to your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to tuck your chin, push back to your downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here before we take it to the other side. Last deep breath in, filling all the way up. Complete breath out, let it go. Inhaling your left leg up to the sky or ceiling, 3-legged dog. Exhale to bend that knee, stack your left hip on top of your right, slowly move a little deeper. Next inhale, coming back to center, 3-legged. Exhale to shift forward, gently step your foot between your hands, low lunge. Next inhale, reaching both arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to bring the hands back down. Inhale to straighten into your left leg, lifting the left toes, preparing for pyramid. Taking one more inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhaling to fold over that leg, surrender to gravity. Staying for one more deep breath in. Using your exhale to rebend. From here, we'll step our left hand inside of our left foot. Heel toe that foot over to the edge of your mat. Coming into our lizard, or again, option to lower your knee down. Then with your next inhale, pushing into the mat with your right hand, reach your left arm up, twisting open. Exhale to see if we can bring our forearm down towards the mat. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, forearm down. One more time, inhale. Exhale your hand back down to the mat. Next inhale, stepping your left foot back to meet your right. Take a deep breath in, your downward facing dog. Again, option to stay here, rest in child's pose, or if you'd like a vinyasa, we'll inhale to our plank. Exhaling to lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale to your to your downward facing dog. Taking one deep breath in here and a full breath out. Next, inhale, right foot up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. With your exhale, we're gonna shift forward, bring our right knee towards our right wrist so we can prepare for half pigeon pose. You might need to scoot your left knee back a little bit to give your hips some more space. Maybe we find a little movement, just gently rocking left and right. Then when you are ready, keeping our toes tucked until we go down, squaring off the hips as much as possible. Take one deep breath in, open up the chest. With your exhale, hinging from the hips, slowly coming down onto your forearms. Now that we're down, we can untuck those back toes. Maybe we stay here, maybe this is enough. Maybe we want a little more, walking the hands forward. Maybe dropping the head down to the mat or lowering your chest down towards the mat as well. Stay here for 3 slow, deep breaths. With your next breath, seeing if you can relax every muscle in your body, releasing any tension from the shoulders or face. And with your next inhale, gently, slowly coming back up onto your forearms. And then back onto your palms, walking them a little closer to your shin. We'll retuck those back toes. With your next inhale, lifting back up, coming to your downward facing dog. We're gonna take some big hip circles on this side, bending your right knee. Imagine you're drawing the biggest circle you can with your kneecap. And then reverse that direction. Lowering your right foot back down to your mat. Next inhale, reach your left foot up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale to shift forward, left knee to your left wrist for pigeon on the other side. Giving your hips plenty of space, staying up on the back ball of your foot. Again, maybe just wiggling left and right. Squaring your hips, take a deep breath in to open up the chest, open up your heart center. Exhale, slowly hinge from your hips. Again, maybe forearms is enough. Then we can untuck our back toes. Maybe we walk our hands out, going a little bit deeper. Perhaps this round you do a quick scan of your body from your toes all the way to your fingertips, seeing if you can relax every muscle along the way. Surrendering to gravity here for one more slow breath in. Even slower breath out. Inhaling to slowly come back up onto your forearms. And then back up onto your palms. Tucking those back toes. Next inhale, lifting the hips back, finding your downward facing dog. Then we'll take those big hip circles on this side. Reverse that direction. And then gently lower down. From here, we'll lower our knees almost as wide as our mat, bringing our big toes to touch, sinking your hips back onto your heels, finding a child's pose here, gently resting your forehead on the mat. Take a couple slow breaths. As you inhale deeply, maybe feeling your ribs expand. As you exhale, feeling them contract back in. Next inhale, making your way back up to your tabletop. Then from here, we'll cross one ankle over the other so that we can roll over our feet and come into a seated position. Extending both legs out straight. Option to sit up on a cushion or a block if your hamstrings are extra tight. And we're gonna activate those hamstrings by pulling our toes towards our face. With your next breath in, reaching your arms up for the ceiling. With your exhale, hinging from your hips, slowly folding forward. We're gonna take our hands either sides of our legs. Only activation is just pulling our toes in. And relax your upper body. Allow gravity to slowly pull you down. No tension in the neck, letting your head hang heavy. Maybe gently rocking it out, making sure it's totally relaxed. Sending your breath to your low back or anywhere you feel this the most. Maybe with each exhale, you imagine any tension is leaving the body. Next inhale, slowly walking your hands back up. Then we'll move halfway down our mat and slowly roll all the way down onto your back. Separating your feet to be as wide as your hips, maybe a little bit wider. We're gonna start to windshield wiper our legs, dropping both knees from side to side. Bringing your awareness to your lower back, just noticing how it feels. And we'll end our practice the same way we started it, by hugging our knees into our chest, wrapping our arms around, giving ourselves a great big hug, maybe finding gentle rocks left and right. Maybe take this moment to say thank you to your body for everything that it does and all the places that it takes you. And then bringing your hands to your kneecaps, little circles in one direction. And reverse. Coming back to center, separating your knees and then pulling them back together, opposite circles like an egg beater. Noticing how your hips feel now compared to the beginning of our practice. Take one more circle and then we'll reverse that direction. From here, we'll keep our right knee tucked into our chest, extending the left leg out straight. Grab onto that knee with your left hand, right arm out to the side, or maybe in a cactus position. Take one deep breath in to lengthen your spine on your mat. With your exhale, drop that knee over to the left, finding a supine twist. Take a moment just to pull your right shoulder blade down, and maybe we gaze towards our right hand. Then we'll just relax into the pose. With your next inhale, gently bring your face back to center and then your knee back to center. And we'll just switch it out, straightening into your right leg, bending into your left, grabbing onto that knee with your right hand, left arm extended out to the side or in a cactus position. Taking one breath in to lengthen, using our exhale to twist. Again, pulling that left shoulder blade down to the mat, and maybe gazing towards our left hand. And then just relax. Maybe notice what it feels like to breathe in this super twisted position for a few more breath cycles. Next inhale, face to center, knee to center. Then we'll extend that leg out, finding our final resting pose, Shavasana. Separating your feet to be wider than your hips, maybe even wider than your mat. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up, with enough space between your arms and your body so that your armpits can breathe. Completely relaxing your whole body from your toes all the way to the crown of your head, allowing your belly to be soft, no longer controlling our breath. Just let your body take that process back over. Allowing your legs and your arms to feel heavy on the ground. Shoulder blades feeling as if they're melting into your mat. Then we'll pay special attention to relax our neck muscles and our jaw muscles. Unclench the jaw if it's clenched. Then relax your cheeks and all the tiny muscles around your eyes. Feel as if your eyeballs are sinking into your head as you completely relax them. Then relax your eyebrows, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead. Gently bringing your awareness back into this space, maybe by noticing any sounds you hear around you. To notice any sensations on your skin, the ground, or the mat underneath you. We feel how your clothes feel on your skin. And taking a gentle breath in, bringing your awareness back to your breath, feeling your belly rise. Slow breath out, feel your belly fall. Then wiggling the toes and fingers, gently waking your body back up, and then taking any other movements that feel good, maybe rolling your wrists and ankles, or dropping your head from side to side. And then when you feel ready, we'll bend into both knees, gently roll over onto either side, maybe keeping the eyes closed if possible, just taking a couple of breaths in your embryo pose. With your next inhale, using your palm to push into the ground, bringing yourself back up into a seated position. We'll take one more breath together to close our practice. Inhaling deeply, reaching your arms up above your head, bring your palms to touch. With your exhale, gently bring your hands down to heart center, bowing your head forward. Always ending with gratitude. Please join me in first being thankful for your body and all the ways that it can move. Be thankful for the time and space to practice. And a thank you from me to you for joining and sharing this practice with me. Can you see the moon? Wait, where'd the moon go? Oh, is it behind the palm? We'll be able to see it.